Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Math Today. Today for math, you will need your before and after math activity sheet out of your work packet and a pencil. So go ahead and pause the video and grab the materials that you need. All right, friends, welcome back. Today we're going to work on our learning target that says, I can sequence numbers and count on from a given number. So let's go over what sequencing means. We talked about this in reading, right? How we sequence using the words first, next, then last. Sequencing is putting something in order. So we are sequencing our numbers in the correct order. When we count, they're always in a specific order. We don't count and say 1, 27, 42, 5. Our brains would be like, oh, what are you saying? So when we count our numbers in the same order every time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's practice counting using our number line, starting with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. So when we sequence, we put our numbers in order. Now the other part of our learning target says we can count on from a given number. We've been practicing this some, I know, in our class in calendar book a little bit, and also in some of our math activities. So when you count on from a given number, that means that you are not starting at 1 or 0. So say you are given the number 3. All right, so we're going to start counting at 3 and let's stop at 6. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And I know that you've been doing this with your teacher too because you've been putting your numbers in order. They've been scrambled up like scrambled eggs and you've been putting them back in order. Okay? Let's practice another one. If I gave you the number 5 to start with, let's count on from the number 5. What number comes after 5? 6. Then what number? 7, 8, and we can keep counting. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so when we're putting our numbers in order, 1, it's important to know our numbers when we count. And 2, it's important to know how to count on, not go all the way back to 1 or 0. We can use that as a strategy if we get stuck in our head and say, okay, Ms. Parton told me that I'm starting at number 5. Oh, but I forget what number comes after 5, so maybe in my head I have to go back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll practice that together. Let's take a look at our numbers first. Let's go over them. Ready? We have 4, 1, 9, 6, 3, 10, 8, 7, 5, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Notice that all of our teen numbers are 2-digit numbers. That means it's made up of 2 numbers, 2 digits, okay? The number that has the driver's license, the number that is in the front of all of our teen numbers, the number that drives is the number 1. 1 always comes first in a teen number. The number in the back seat saying, hey, can we go to McDonald's? That number is the number that tells us how many 1s are in our group. So we'll talk what that means later. But you'll notice that with our teen numbers. We also have some teen numbers on our activity sheet today. So when we go over our examples together, we're going to kind of skip around. So stay with me. I'm going to use a marker so you can see on my paper the numbers that I write. But I want you to use pencil in case you need to erase. So on each of these problems with each of these pictures, there is 1 number in the middle box. There's a blank box before and a blank box after. We're going to go through and we're going to touch our numbers just to name the numbers they've already given us. We're going to go from left to right and top to bottom. Touch your numbers and say them with me. Here we go. 6, 10, 15, 2, 11, 8, 19, 5, 17, it's hard to see in the dark, but 13, 3, and 9. Let's start with our first problem. They give us 6. What number comes before 6 on our number line? Think about it. When you're counting, what number does your mouth say before 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 comes before 6. So we're going to write a 5 in the first box. What number comes after 6? 5, 6, 7. Across the sky and down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. So you just sequence those numbers and you also counted on from the number 5. Good. Let's go over to the next one. What number's in the middle? 10. What number comes before 10? One number before 10 when you're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So 9 comes before 10. We're going to write a 9 in the first box. First a circle, then a line. That's the way to make a 9. So we have 9, 10. Then what number comes after 10? It's one of our new ones. 11. A 1 and a 1 makes 11. So now let's count on from 9 and stop at 11. 9, 10, 11. Very good. Ooh, here's one of our new numbers. What number is this in the middle? 15. Ooh, tricky, tricky. What number comes right before 15 on our number line? Ooh, if you have to start at 1 and count in your head, go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, I just said 14. 14 is a 1 and a 4. So now I have 14, 15, 16. Okay? Good. So that's what you're going to do on all of your problems. Okay? Make sure to go from left to right and top to bottom. If you have to skip around to the ones that you already know and then go back and do the other ones, that's okay too. But remember, they don't start at 1. You're skipping around. You're using your middle number to help you write the number that comes before and after. All right. Great job today, friends, with your math. I will see you tomorrow for your next lesson.